Big story we're following this afternoon. Two young kids in separate incidents that could have been deadly.
The kids nearly lost their lives after having fentanyl in their system.
Team 12's Chase Golightly spoke with the Drug Enforcement Agency and Valley pediatricians about this growing fentanyl crisis.
Two cases just days apart.
It's terrifying.
Phoenix police say in separate incidents, two babies were taken to the hospital for fentanyl overdoses.
That is a terrifying thing for everyone. Fentanyl is in your community right now.
DEA Special Agent Sherry Oz says as fentanyl continues to come in from over the border, these heartbreaking cases involving kids won't stop.
Keep these pills of poison and death outside the reach of your children, outside of your home.
According to the state health department, there have been 96 overdoses in kids ranging from 17 years old all the way down to newborns. When we asked how are these children getting into this incredibly dangerous drug, Special Agent Oz says in most cases, it's just in the house where they live.
If you ever have toddlers in your own house, there is nothing that's off limits. If it's in your house, kids are going to touch it, they're curious, they're going to look at it, and things go in their mouths.
Police investigators say they did find fentanyl in the home where one of the children lived. In the other case, the father reportedly told authorities the child's mother was a user. Somehow, the child found it and ingested it.
Because that's the way they learn. And so I think that's probably the mechanism of how younger kids are getting to it.
Dr. Gary Kirklis is a pediatrician with Phoenix Children's Hospital. He says when a young child takes fentanyl, everything starts to shut down.
Heart rate, respiratory rate. And if a child were to take one, it would decrease their respiratory drive so much they would go into respiratory failure.
And the window of time to save the child goes down significantly compared to an adult.
Really, time is very important that you would start CPR or start giving Narcan.
Both Oz and Kirklis agree. Parents need to warn their kids about fentanyl. As for preventing these overdoses in young kids, Oz says there's really only one solution.
The way to save lives is by saying no. Don't bring these deadly pills into your home.
That data also shows that so far this year, there have been 372 opioid deaths in the state, which is significantly lower than the more than 2,000 we saw just last year. We're in the Alert Center. Chase Golightly, 12 News.